beside us. We the comeback kids, kids. We the comeback kids.
Ladies, we have gone through our relationships afraid to be vulnerable, afraid to let our guard down, afraid to let our walls down. I created an environment where my husband did not want to be home. He hated being home. He would go to work and then he would find something to do after work, and he would stay out late, and eventually he started fraternizing with other females and allowing that part of himself to be open. Emotionally, he started texting and talking to other females. Yes, it started out very innocently. And in the meantime, Shannon was telling me, I'm moving further and further away from you. There are some things that you're not doing. There are some things that I need, that I'm asking you for. But me in my selfishness, me in my fear, I would tell him, you don't need that. I'm giving you enough. Isn't what I'm giving you enough? How come you can't just accept what I'm giving you? And he's telling me, you're not giving me enough. And I'm telling him, I am giving you enough. You need to accept what I'm giving you. And it needs to be good enough. And so now what I'm telling him in essence is that I do not care about how you feel. Ladies, what are you telling your husbands? What is your spirit saying to your husbands? Listen, we are relational. We are made up of our heart. As people, the whole purpose is for us to connect. If we are not connecting, then that means there is a disconnect. Think of someone who you have a disconnection with. Do you want to be around that person? Do you care to see that person? Are you running to pick up your phone and to call them? No, because there's a disconnection. So then what do you think is happening when you go to talk to your husband about issues? You just go to talk to him about issues. And then the next day you go and talk to him about issues. And then the next day you go and talk to him about issues. And you're wondering why he's fighting you. You're wondering why he's not receiving what you have to say. And you're thinking, does he not care about what's going on? He doesn't care about how I feel about this particular situation. Well, have you gone to him to say, hey, babe, let's go walk in the park. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to the mall and let's just chill. Let's go to Starbucks and get a coffee. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts and share our favorite donuts. Whatever it is, whatever your thing is, that thing that you had when you were dating each other. Are you doing those things? Listen, one thing that we tell our clients, we tell them, take your issues and put them to the side. That's right. Put them to the side. Listen, they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to be there when you're ready to deal with them. But you need to have fun with each other. You need to enjoy each other. You need to bring back laughter. If you're a real funny person, your husband thought that that was one of the things that attracted him to you, is that you were so funny. Be funny again. Let your hair down. Get crazy, wild. Shannon and I, now we just laugh with each other. It is crazy. We have what we call Pancake Wednesdays. Our boys are going to trip when they see this. Yeah, guys, mommy and daddy, this is what we do. Pancake Wednesdays. We love pancakes. And so on Wednesdays, when he drops the boys off at school, we go to IHOP and we sit down and we share pancakes and we just talk and we enjoy each other. And I mean, it's just pancakes at IHOP, but it's like one of the best experiences that we have with each other. What experience do you have with your spouse? What are you sharing together? What are you doing that's saying, I love you. I'm protecting your heart. I'm taking care of your heart. I'm no longer taking care of my heart. Listen, ladies, it's not your job to take care of your heart. It's your husband's job. Yes, I know. You're saying right now to me, but he's not doing his job. And I'm saying to you, and neither are you. If you're protecting your heart, you're not doing your job, because your job is to protect your husband's heart. That's it. Listen, do this, and I promise you that your relationship will begin to change. This is a tool. Get something, or get a pen, get a paper, get your iPad, whatever you need to do. Jot this down. Have fun. Take your issues and put them to the side. Have fun. Pull your husband out of that cave. Start touching him intimately. I'm not saying sexually. I'm saying just brush by him. When you walk by him in the kitchen, just kiss him on the cheek and keep on doing what you were doing. I'm saying when he's sitting on the couch, just say, baby, would you like anything to drink? Take his feet while he's watching TV and just lay him up on your lap and just start massaging his feet. That's right. I don't like feet. Everybody knows, all my people know, I do not like feet, but I massage my baby's feet. When he's just laying on the bed, I'll just massage his feet. He's sitting on the couch, I just put him up on my lap, massage his feet, and I keep it moving. I don't expect anything from him. You know, Shannon and I, we did not have rings when we got married. And it was years before we got rings. Actually, Shannon probably gave me my set about maybe 5-6 years ago. We've been married for 14 years. I just gave Shannon his ring 2 years ago or a year ago. And in his ring, there's an inscription and it reads, "Thank you for loving me back." Now, many people think loving me back meant I loved you and you loved me back. But that's not what it means. What it means is I was at the brink of no return, ladies. I had cheated on Shannon. And when I made the decision to cheat on him, I was absolutely done. I was done. I just couldn't understand how I could go through my dating experiences and never cheat on somebody. Then I get married, and then I'm a very loyal person, very loyal. And I'm sitting here like, how did I get here? What happened that brought me to this point? And I'm broken, and I don't want the relationship. And I go and I bring someone into our life that created pure hell because of a decision that I made. And before he found out that I had cheated on him, he wanted a divorce. And I know this sounds crazy, but when he found out, he no longer wanted a divorce. And as we tell our story and we share the intimate details, you'll understand why. But he no longer wanted a divorce. But at this point in time, I did not want anything to do with him. Matter of fact, when Shannon touched me, ladies, it literally felt like rape. He could not touch me anymore. And I had to eventually tell him, because he's wondering, yes, even though we're going through this challenging time, why don't you want to be intimate with me? It literally felt like somebody bust through my door and violated me. And so now we're going through this period of time in our life, and Shannon was determined that our family was not going to break apart. He was determined that we were going to stick in it, that we were in it to win it. We made a commitment to God. We made a commitment to each other, and we were going to keep our commitment. At this time, I cared nothing about our commitment. Our commitment did not matter anymore. I was done. Shannon showed me Jesus. That's what he did. He showed me Jesus, ladies, and he loved me back. Because of his love, it brought me back. And so I'm saying to you, love your husbands back. You can do it. I believe in you. It's in you. Dig deep down in your spirit. Go to the core of who God created you to be. All of this hurt and all of this pain is covering up. It's like dirt. It's like dirt just piled up on top of all of this wonderful, beautiful person who you were created to be. I mean, when people dig for diamonds and they dig for gold, they have to dig through dirt and mud and rubble, and they have to go deep down into the ground. Hundreds and hundreds of feet down to find this beautiful, beautiful piece of jewel. Beautiful gold that's worth so much. It's the same with you. I need you to go deep down. I need you to push that dirt to the side. There was nothing in you that caused someone to violate you. That's their issue. Stop making it your issue. Stop living in it. Listen, what has it gotten you? It's not gotten me anything. Nothing at all. I have not benefited at all. But now, God has restored my marriage. He is restoring me as a woman. He is just waking up my spirit and my soul. And my birthday just passed, and this was the best birthday ever, because this is the first birthday where I have been at peace. Is it work? Yes, it's work. Is it difficult when you're giving someone love and it looks like that they're not receiving it and they don't want it? It is very difficult. It is very challenging. But listen, when you stick in there, it is worth it. I did it. Shannon did it. Our relationship is at a place where we are now together as one, as God created marriage to be, giving back, sharing, letting you all know that you can be here too. I'm asking you to join me in saving marriages, saving your marriage. Have fun. Simply have fun. Create an environment that is conducive for your husband to want to talk to you about the issues that weigh heavy on your heart. But you must do that with making the environment, making his atmosphere one of lightness, fun, and joy. Let him laugh. Do something that allows him to laugh, that allows him to touch you and to be intimate. Men emote through sex, ladies. That's the reality. Share yourself intimately with your husband. I want to give a shout out to my boy E.T. You know, many a nights he and his wife and Shannon and I, we would sit in their living room at nighttime just talking and building. And the one thing that Eric used to say, he was consistent, he says it to this day, is you have to fake it until you make it. And I never knew what he meant at the time until years down the line, where I was in a place where I no longer wanted my marriage. I no longer wanted to be the wife that I knew I should be. And even though I was not the wife that I should have been, there were certain things that I was doing that was right as a wife, and I no longer wanted to do those things. But there had to come a point in time where I had to say, you know what, even though I feel a certain way, I know that how I'm behaving and what I'm doing is not the right thing, and so I must go contrary to how I feel. And so I started to doing that, and in doing that, it creates an environment where you begin to actually desire to do that which at one point in time you were faking. And so you say to me, Shirley, how do I get rid of these thought processes and to let go of my past? It's difficult. Yes, it is very difficult. It's very challenging. But you must understand, everything is right here. Everything is in your thought process. There's a saying that says change your thinking and you'll change your life. That's not just a saying, that's real. That's real. Negativity breeds negativity. And so as a person who thinks a lot of negative thoughts, you bring into your atmosphere negative people and negative experiences. So when you begin to change that and you are consciously working on what goes on inside of your mind and making sure that it's positive, you then start to create an environment where positive people are drawn to you, where positive circumstances and situations and events are drawn to you and you to them. And so in doing that, you will realize that as you replace that negative thought or those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, your thinking and your behavior will start to change. You put yourself in a position to let go of your past because you no longer will allow yourself to be held hostage or victim to what you've experienced. You understand? You have to take yourself out of what happened in the past and place yourself where you want to be. Listen, I believe in the essence of you. I believe in who God created you to be as a woman and as a wife. I am asking you to join me in believing in you. Join me in believing in the fact that you can be the wife that you desire and that your husband desires. It's not easy. No, it is not, but it is well worth it. Shannon and I are here. We're opening up ourselves to you. We're exposing ourselves. We are inviting you into our private space so that you can be healed. That's why I do this. That's why we do this, because we want you to experience the freedom and the joy that we are now able to experience because we've changed our thinking and in turn changed our behavior. Listen, I want you to look forward to our website that is coming very, very soon. Also, we have a conference, ITZ Unplugged, in the Zone, a Spa Preferred Marriage Conference that we will be hosting in October of 2011. So please get ready, get prepared, because there we are going to let it all out. You're going to hear things that you probably will not hear on these videos. Matter of fact, we're going to be telling very intimate details of our story that you will want to hear, because you'll see that if they went through it and they beat the odds and where they are right now, oh yeah, we can beat the odds and we can make it too. Listen, there's nothing in Shannon and I that can make it that's not in you. You have it in you. It's a decision. Make a decision. Make a choice to save your marriage. To save your marriage. I can't do it for you. E.T. can't do it for you. Shannon can't do it for you. But you can do it for you. Make the decision. One day at a time, one moment at a time, 1 second at a time. Change your thinking and you'll change your life. I love you. Stay strong, and I'll be talking to you later.